Not working. There we go. Let's go. All right, we got to get the audio set up. Beautiful. Simply beautiful. All right. Guys, what's up? What is everyone up to? We're gonna play some low-level battlegrounds. We're gonna talk about ESO. We're gonna figure out if it's gonna die or not. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. All right. There we go. I have to get my controller set up because I cannot play this game on a mouse and keyboard. I can't do it. Gotta have the controller. Sorry if I sound a little bit weird. Been dealing with being sick. I've also been dealing with school and dealing with like exams and everything. It's not fun. Not a great time, but that's okay. All right, we got the Ice Hearts arm packs. Let's check that out. Those are maybe sometimes cool. Let's check it out. Bundle details. Let's look at this bow. It's got a nice little kind of frosted. It looked really good on like a Magica Warden or like any type of Warden. Ice staff. Ice heart. Sword. It's okay. Honestly, not my favorite. I'm not in love with it, but they're kind of cool. They're kind of cool. All right. So, looking at this, let me get my chat set up and everything, because, you know, we got to get that going. Nice. All right. How's everyone been? Love it. All right, let's get queued up for the battlegrounds. Join this queue right here. Kaladin, your lighting looks fantastic. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Had some great help with that. I actually had to change all of my lighting. So when I switched from Twitch over to YouTube, I had to redo all of my lighting. And because you helped me with it, it helped me to realize what it needed to look like. So it looks good now. I'm gonna turn this music down just a little bit. It is nice. It's nice and chill, kind of hanging out. Just a little bit loud. All right, so taking a look at this, we're going to be jumping into some battlegrounds. We're going to also take a look at some of the charts on ESO, and I want to figure out, is ESO dying or not? I've seen a lot of streamers that have kind of gone away from ESO. I've seen a lot of people that have played ESO in the past that are playing new games like New World. They're playing, you know, New World, Final Fantasy. They're playing BDO. They're playing a lot of different games. They're not playing ESO anymore. So I kind of want to figure out what does the frontier of ESO look like, and just kind of see, you know, what we can figure out. Normally we do Marketing Mondays where we talk about marketing. We talk about all sorts of kind of trends in the industry and whatnot. I'm going to pull up right here the actual Tamriel. Is this the news? So this is the ESO. This is their news. Oh. I think that's a different one. There it is. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, so this is basically the... It's not dying. I hope not. I hope it's not dying. I really hope not. All right. So looking at this, this is the Steam charts that Steam came out with, right? This does not include PlayStation. It does not include Xbox. It's simply just Steam. So if you're playing it through an alternate way, you're not going to be counted on this chart. So it's not like it's going to tell you everything, but you can at least get kind of a good idea of what it looks like as far as the trends, right? So looking at this, the last 30 days, it's actually had a gain of 2.41% in their player base. The average is around 13,000 players per month. Whereas if you were to look at other games, they have typically a lot larger of an audience. We'll take a look at those in a little bit. So just taking a quick look at this overall, you can see it's had really, you know, it's had some really great months like April of 2021. Now, is that COVID? I don't know, you know. Yeah, that's not even half of PC people though using on launcher. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So looking at that, you know, COVID did have a really great effect on ESO. I mean, a lot of games had really great statistics when it came to looking for um, when it came to increasing their player base. They just had a lot more people playing because everyone was stuck at home. Everyone was stuck at home. They didn't have anything to do. So what they do? They played video games, of course. Well, taking a look at this, you know, we can see that the trend has actually increased over time, but now you can see it's actually starting to decrease right here. Now, there is a lot of kind of speculation as to like saying what was it? What is it that's made a lot of people go away? Is it the frequent updates? Is it the frequent, you know, every time you create a character, you basically have to go in and you have to max out this character and you have to gear it out and you have to get all of this stuff going for your character, and then they come out with an update and it's all, you have to do it all over again. It's brand new. So a lot of people got frustrated with that, and that's why a lot of people have left. However, I don't think that that is going to be like the end all be all for, you know, the game in general. So basically my thoughts on this, and you know, it's my opinion. I don't think the ESO is going to die. Now, for those of you that don't know, Microsoft actually went and bought ESO back about the middle of last year. They bought ESO. They also bought a lot of different other what's it called? I'm trying to think of World of Warcraft. They bought Blizzard Entertainment. So because of that, they bought both ESO and Blizzard, which makes me think like if they bought ESO, then obviously they're not wanting to then just lose a whole bunch of revenue when it comes to getting people to play their game. I'm gonna see if I can get this Dragonite to overextend. It looks like he doesn't want to, but we'll see. So taking a look at this. Oh, I'm not running Whirling Blades? Ooh. Wow, that was a close one, guys. That was a close one indeed. So anyway, basically what it comes down to is Microsoft came out, they purchased World of Warcraft, which at the time World of Warcraft was kind of a dying game. A lot of people stopped playing it. A lot of people stopped kind of hanging out on it. It was actually Asmongold. Asmongold said that World of Warcraft is basically just chatting with buttons. So not only are you just like, he was basically saying that the game that he always plays was basically just chatting with buttons. So it's like, is it dying? I don't know. Oh my gosh, dude. Everyone's so tanky. Why is everyone so tanky? Dude, I keep falling in the lava. All right, there we go. We're good, we're good. All right. So now, in my opinion, ESO, there's a lot of different, oh, we pulled him out with the Whirling Blades. Let's see if we can find him. Ah, we got him, let's go. So ESO, now there's a lot of different types of content when it comes to ESO. You can have your normal PvE. Oh, dude, are you serious? I'm just getting all of those guys that are sitting over there on the flag. They're spamming that arrow on me. Let's see if we can get him with that stun. Oh, dude, this guy. I should have hit that. Let's get a heavy attack with our resto. This guy does not want to let us go. Let's see if we can get this warden. Wow, dude, this guy does not want to leave us alone. All right. All right, let's go. Sorry, guys. Oh, yeah, everyone left. My bad. Ah, dude, seriously? All right. Let's go for this guy in the back. Wow, dude. All three of them on top of me, dude. All right. So, let's go take a look at this. Boop. Boopity-bop, boop. All right, so I don't know, dude. Honestly, I don't know if I could say the ESO is going to die. The reason for that, hold on. All right. I'm like not even paying attention to these guys. All right. Get with that off balance. And spin to win. Spin to win. Got it. All right. Oh. How about we not be hitting me like that? That's rude. All right, cool. Is he running? It looks like he's running blood spawn. I don't know. All right. So, yeah, I don't know. Because when it comes to playing ESO, like, there's a lot of different, There's a my flag. How about you heal, my guy? You gotta heal! You gotta heal! Oh, I wish I could hit that. Where's he going? Where'd he go? Let's see, red's coming in. I can kill that guy pretty quick. Maybe not. Wait, come back! I want to go with you! Thanks. Spin to win, boys! Spin to win! Let's go! Let's go! Nope. Nah, it didn't work. All right, let's grab some points. We want to grab the points. All right, cool. Where's he going? Where's he going? Whoa, dude, a Dragon Knight and a Warden, man, just doing wrecking blows on me. Crippling Grass, Dizzying Swing, Molten Whip. Woof. Woof. All right, that's all right. All right, let's see, what are we at? We're at 12-2. The next person's Brian at 23-2. He's just doing he's just a really tanky DK though. You know, he's not putting out a ton of damage. It's just a ton of consistent damage. He puts his dot on everyone, so at least if they get low, he can at least get them with that that dot. All right, let's jump in there, hit slap. What is it? His name? There. All right, right there. Let's hit him with this. You took my kill, Brian! What the crap, man? All right, let's see if someone's gonna follow me. Mine. Oh, the whole red team followed me. Oh, they all ran back. All right, let's see. Which one of the red team can we kill? Oh, we can probably easily kill that guy. Sorry, my guy. Sorry. Easy kill. Easy kill. All right. Let's get a nice, big, fat, heavy attack on this guy. Hit him with a good stun. All right, let's jump in here. Let's take this flag back from him. All right, let's see. Oh, he's like just staying on the back, dude. Done. Oh, 18-2, 18 let's see, 18-2, 16-2, 26-2. Looks like we all had our heavy hitters on that one. All right, so let's let Pops know that we're gonna jump in there and do a little bit of that. Let's get some better hype music going. Very good. Right. Let's jump over to the Discord as well. We'll hang out in the Discord as always. We're queuing. He already queued. He already queued. All right, we're queued. Whew, that was a close one, guys. That was a close one. All right. So let's pop that back open. Let's open that. Let's close that. We'll pop that right there. Cool. All right. I need some footage though. Oh, that's okay. So when it comes to like playing this game, there's a lot of like different ways and different things to do while playing this game. And it's like, what's his name? Asmongold. Asmongold, it's like he was saying, ESO Basher, JD. Oh, JD's pretty good. That's all that I really understand. Let's type in guild chat. We'll say, hi JD. Cool. So it's like Asmongold was saying a long while ago when not a lot of people were playing World of Warcraft, and he was basically saying like, yo, play. Yeah. Basically, he plays World of Warcraft because he enjoys World of Warcraft, right? He enjoys playing it because it's like, it's what, like, he plays it because he enjoys it. He enjoys the PvE, he enjoys the PvP, he enjoys the, you know, whatever he does, the achievement, whatever. Okay, okay. What's going on here? Someone's running Plague Break, and it's gonna blow. I need to take that potion. All right, cool. And let's get back here. Get a heavy attack. All right, very good, very good. All right, let's. Ah, dude, everyone's stunning, man. All right, let's go somewhere else. Get some stamina back on this guy. Oh, Pop got it. Wrecked, dude. All right. Okay, so we gotta go take some flags now. All right, let's go over here. We're gonna go stand over on this flag. This is gonna be our flag. We're gonna take it forever. All right. So that's kind of how I feel going back to Asmongold and his, you know, his philosophy on why he played World of Warcraft, because, you know, he said that he liked it. You know, he played it because that's what he liked to do. So I'm a lot like that. You know, I play this because that's kind of what I like to do. What? You dodged it? Didn't dodge that one. All right. Like, I think that if you're going to play ESO in 2023, then you're going to play it because you want to play it. You're not going to play it because it's the most, you know, best, awesome game in the whole wide world. No, you're going to play it because it's, you know, it's something to play. Oh my gosh, dude. Ah! Dang it, dude. ESO gonna die? Please don't clickbait me. No, dude, I didn't say it was gonna die. I'm trying to say, is it going to die? You know, we looked at the numbers earlier in the stream, and it's on a downhill climb. Let me see if I can pull this back up for you. Can I let go of this, please? Thank you. Right there. All right, so take a look at this. So since 2020, this is back when it was at the best, and now it's starting to decline, right? So right here, I'll bring this out for you, if it'll let me. Apparently it's not. Oh, that's June. I want to go to December. Anyway, so basically what's happening is after update 35, a lot of the big streamers, a lot of the dude, stop healing, dude. Really Pop? So a lot of streamers, a lot of people that are playing this have left after update 35, and with that, World of Warcraft. So World of Warcraft was purchased by Microsoft last year, as well as ZeniMax was purchased by Microsoft as well, which was kind of funny that they purchased two of the biggest MMOs at the time. Now, right now, I don't know if you're familiar with World of Warcraft, but World of Warcraft is getting a ton of exposure. They just released Dragonblight, which is one of the biggest expansions they've had. A lot of people are going back to World of Warcraft, especially after the classic Wrath of the Lich King released about the middle of this year. So looking at all of that, you have World of Warcraft is going crazy right now, which used to be one of the biggest MMOs that was out there. Now, looking at this guy needs to die. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can get this guy off his mount. I will keep teleporting to you, my guy. All right, cool. So with that, like, World of Warcraft's getting a lot of attention. There's New World that has fixed all of their bugs. You have it's just like there's a lot of stuff going on. Wow, he destroyed him. Ugh. Wow. All right, cool. So, I mean, okay, so Judge says, I don't know if it's the same experience as me, but I've just not had the time to commit to an MMO. 2022 being tough. Yeah, dude, I completely understand. The real question is what's going to happen, because Microsoft purchased ESO, so why would they purchase a game and then let it die? You know, a big thing that I think has been happening is there has been a lot of what's it called? Basically in-game purchases, pay to play or pay to win, basically. And so with that, I don't think that Microsoft would do that with buying the MMO and then letting it die. So that's kind of my philosophy, is I don't think it's over for ESO. I don't. Because if you look at all of their kind of commitments and everything, it doesn't make sense for Microsoft to buy ESO to let it die like that. Dude. Werewolves are cancer, man. They're so dumb. All right. All right, cool. So with that, like I don't think it's over for ESO, but I definitely think that they're gonna have to do something. They're gonna have to come out with something. They're gonna have to make it fun to play. Instead of making all of the cosmetics, like you have to buy the cosmetics, what they need to do is they need to make it so that you can obtain them in the game. They need to make it so that you can go and you can farm the cosmetics. You can make the cosmetics fun to play. Instead of just making it a pay to play or a pay to win. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, dude, that JD guy gets on top of me, which is how it's been veering for years. Yeah. I don't know. I just think that if they got back to the way that it used to be, where, you know, they used to have trials where people would come in and they would grind these trials for a while to get this new skin, or they would go in and they would try to they would basically make it fun to play again. And I don't think that's been their overall kind of time or what they've been trying to do. I think they've been trying to make the most profit out of it, and I think overall it's going to affect the game negatively. All right. Yeah, this guy's not going to do anything. Let's jump back up here. Can we? What are you doing, guy? Yeah, he's just going to go away. Look, anytime I get this guy even closely low, yeah, he just goes away. Boring. I feel you. TSW did that so well. TSW, I don't know what that one is. Did that so well by tying a lot of the cosmetics to quests and area completion. Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I don't know. I think if they would have if they make it so that it's fun to play again, I think it would be a lot better. So JD here's got a healer. Excuse you. All right. Let's go take some flags. My team is not doing so well on the flag area. All right, cool. So let's go this way. We're going to take some flags. TS, the Secret World. What? Is that a new MMO? Or, okay. Was a 2012 function MMO about secret societies and fighting Lovecraftian nonsense. That's kind of crazy. I've never heard of that before. I've never heard of that before. That's crazy. Yeah, and for a long time, World of Warcraft did the same thing. For a long time, ESO did the same thing, and that's why they started to get such a great player base. And it wasn't until a lot of the developers started to say, oh, hey, you know, if we were to, you know, make cosmetics a pay to win, or if we made it so that you can purchase them, we can make a lot more money. Well, however, the problem with that is they didn't realize that by making the game pay to play, that you take all the fun out of it. You take all the fun out of the accomplishment, the playing, logging in every day, getting all of the achievements, getting all the quests done, the area completions. They took all of the fun out of it. And I think that's a big reason why a lot of people don't play, is because why should I go in and log in every day to grind these quests, to grind everything, just to say, oh, hey, by the way, you could have spent $24.99 and gotten this super cool skin, and you wouldn't have to, you know, you wouldn't have all that frustration and everything. I don't know. I just think that they could have done it better that way. All right, let's go. Got 3 of my guys down there. Who's down there? Oh, JD's down there. All right, let's go help my guys out. Heavy attack. Got that stun. Execute. Wow, he just roll dodges so much. Line of sights. Tree. Oh, is he running Plague Break? Let's see, is he running Plague Break? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. And that's how it feels. Like the greatest accomplishment is giving them my money. No, that's not how it should be, dude. $14, $14. JD had 24 and 1. Huh. I don't know. I just think they could do a lot better. They could do a lot better, and they could make this game the most, you know, most amazing game in the entire world to play. And instead, what they've done they've kind of made it into a pay-to-play type game, and they've taken the entire reason why people get into these games and they've twisted it. I mean, if you want to buy skins, and if you want to go and, you know, if you want to just basically have a pay-to-play game where you can buy a skin to look cool, then go play Call of Duty. Go play, you know, Apex, or go play, what's that big one? Fortnite, where you go in and you can buy a custom skin, make your guy look as cool as you want, and then none of the rest of the game matters. Like, everyone's dropped in to the same map with zero supplies, and then you have to basically create something, right? You have to go and you have to, you know, get kills. You have to go and you have to do all of those things, which is why people play, right? If you're gonna make a game where people come in and they say, hey, you know, if you want to have a quick 15-minute match, then jump into, you know, an arena, you get a 15-minute match, you're done, you're out, right? But that's not why people play MMOs. It's not. You know, people come in, they spend all of their time, you know, building these characters, making these characters into the most badass players that they can, and, you know, they put all this time into it. Well, what they've done is they've taken that time factor, which I get it. Like, people go in and they grind all of the time, they grind all of the skins and everything to do the trials, to get the gear. You know, it's a very time thing, and it's frustrating, right? Going in and doing all of that, it is frustrating. However, the biggest thing with that is, like, it doesn't matter, you know? Like, if I wanted to go and I wanted to say, hey, you know, this new Crown Store item, which is the Frost, what is it? Ice Heart. The Ice Heart arms pack. Like, if I wanted that, why not put that in the Vet Ice Heart dungeon, right? Why not put that in the veteran? Like, if you go through and you do all of the achievements in that dungeon, then you can get that arms pack. Why not do that? Why not make that an available thing? Instead, what they've done is they've twisted it and said, hey, you can just buy it. Like, don't worry about doing it, just buy it. Like, I don't know, man. It takes all the fun out of it, and it really kind of hurts the game in that aspect. Judge says, I used to not care about cosmetics being paywalled and in things because I thought it was about gameplay. But as time has gone on, it's been clear that customization is also a vital part of the game too. It's the banker assistant being 50 bones that rubs me the wrong way. Right? Yeah, dude, I completely understand. Like, having the banker, like, okay, first of all, if you don't have ESO Plus, it is a nightmare. It is a nightmare to play this game without ESO Plus, just because of the crafting bag. Now, you have an additional, you can go out and you can purchase the banker, which is this Tithys banker right here. And basically it's a banker that'll follow you around everywhere. Now, if you don't have ESO Plus, you basically, all of the items, materials, weapons, armor, gear, everything goes into your bags. Now, with the banker, you can empty your bags anywhere you want. You know, not in like Battlegrounds or Cyrodiil, but like anywhere in the PvE area. Now, looking at the ESO Plus in itself, like I'm kind of getting on a tangent and I apologize, but like the cosmetic factor is one part of the game, yes, and I completely agree with you, Judge, 100%. However, on the other hand is functionality, right? You have cosmetics and then you have functionality. Now, functionality, they say, hey, by the way, you have to pay us a monthly membership to have this ESO Plus, which will give you an endless crafting bag. Now, this crafting bag, you can come in here and it'll carry all of the different materials you have for crafting and for, you know, alchemy and blacksmithing and all these things. Here, let me switch to my other view, my keyboard view. I'm gonna change this music really quick. All right, cool. So looking at this crafting bag, a lot of this, like, you can have blacksmithing items, you can have clothing items, woodworking, jewel crafting, like it'll create all of your things, right? And whenever you pick that up in game, it would then put into this crafting bag. Well, that frees up your bags for weapons and armor and those types of things. However, for something like this, like, why not make it where if you create a master crafter, if you create someone that is, you know, has gone through and researched all of the different traits on all of the different blacksmithing and woodworking and clothing, and gotten all of their skill lines up to level 50, where they should be, then you can then open up this crafting bag, right? Which can then put in all of your items. Instead, they've kind of put it behind a paywall, and that's frustrating, right? So another thing, like, I don't know, man, there's so many things that they could do to make this game fun to play, make it rewarding, because you put in the time to get the crafting bag, you put in the time to get the cosmetics, you put in the time to get the functionality. Like, instead of making the banker, the Tithys banker that follows you around, instead of making him $50 to purchase in the crown store, why not just make it so that you can upgrade your bank all the way, and then, like, you have to do this super secret special side quest where, you know, you can unlock him. Like make it so that you don't have to make it a pay to play. Instead, make it so that every time people want to come in, they have something to do. And then if you want to make it so that you can make money off of it, then figure out a way to make it easier to play. Instead of making it where, hey, it's behind a paywall, you know, keep the crown speeds in there, right? If I don't want to log in every single day and I just want my guy to be level 60 speed on my mount, like, I can choose to pay for that. That's fine. But there's already an in-game way right here. See, I can log in every single day and I can choose to upgrade my speed, right? And I can come in here and I can say, hey, I want to upgrade my speed or my stamina, I guess in this case. So I want to upgrade this. So then I can go in there and I can do it. And then I have to wait 19 hours for me to go in and do it again. So, like, it's like what I'm trying to say is, instead of making it like a paywall, instead of putting everything behind a paywall, make it so that it's enjoyable. Make it so that instead of going in and, you know, trying to make it so that they have to pay to win, make it so that there's a way to get it in game, and if you don't want to do that in game method, then you can pay for it. That's all I'm saying. Headhun says, yeah, dude, I logged in today for the first time in 6 months, spent the whole day moving inventory through 15 characters so I can put things in my bank. Exactly. Like, why not make it easier, dude? Like, why make it, I don't know, dude. It's just, it's so interesting how they use basically the, we got backpack right here. Backpack, he's in part of the guild in Rothgard Mercenaries, and he does a lot of damage. Oh, we got a lot of people low right here. Oh, I'm low as well. Oh, I gotta back out of that. All right, so this guy, I'm like trying to headhunt these guys a little bit. All right, he's done. Let's go over here. So Backpack, I don't think we're gonna be killing Backpack today on that. However, we can get rid of all these other guys. Oh, they came in with a Dawnbreaker? Really? Low-level Battlegrounds Dawnbreaker. Jeez, dude. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's like that. Like, if you haven't played the game in 6 months and you're saying, hey, you know, I want to just be able to use my bank. Well, you then have to go through and rearrange and deconstruct things. And that's not even counting if you have ESO Plus. Like, if you had ESO Plus, it'll give you, ESO Plus will give you additional bank space slots, right? Now, as soon as you get rid of ESO Plus, those bank slots are gone, right? So basically, you have to then either get rid of the items, which is fine. You can do that. You can deconstruct them. You can, you know, sell them, whatever. Or you can basically just have your bank full and never be able to use it. So it's kind of like a catch-22 in a way, where it's like, well, I can either go and, oh, looks like this guy's dying. Let's go after the purple guys. So the reason I'm going after the purple guy is because I want to get that purple relic. What? Oh, he deposited it? Okay, we got a 2vx situation, or a 1vx situation, 1v2. They're not gonna let me get this. And this warden is gonna keep spamming his ultimate. Or not his ultimate, his heal, which is gonna cause for a stun. Now what I could do is I'm gonna back off, there we go. And then now that he's gone, he's dead. All right, cool. Now, because basically that warden was the one that was keeping that constant pressure. And so now that that warden backed off a little bit and he went for that relic, that's going to allow me time to then get up. Wardens just have so much healing now, dude. They're buffed so hard. What do you guys think? Are wardens too OP? Do you think it's kind of the end of that? All right, let's get in there. I don't know. I just think that they could make it in such a way that is fun to play. And let me know, what do you guys think? Do you think that ESO is in the clear? Do you think they should be making everything kind of behind a paywall? We're gonna find this Nightblade. We're gonna spin to win. There we go. If you can't find a Nightblade, just spin to win. It'll work. All right, let's grab this. My team, I'm on green. Dude, this warden and his healing. All right. Like I said before, we're going to back off the warden a little bit, and we're going to let the Nightblade go. Okay, so that red team, the red guy is back in there. Okay, he's dead. We have... the warden's going for me again. All right. Back up a little bit. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Yeah, I probably made a guild mad, but I dumped at least 100 jewelry crafting writs in the guild bank. Oof, yikes. All right, so now everyone's kind of showing up here. So I'm going to back off a little bit. Let's see. The whole purple team's here? Really, guys? JD is just going to chase me all day. Bruh, why are you chasing me? He doesn't like me. Yeah. Nope. He doesn't like me, guys. He doesn't like me. Okay, so I don't know. Like, I think that they could, if they really tried to go and make this comparable to New World or World of Warcraft, what they could do is just basically make it so that instead of having it behind a paywall where you have to go in and pay for it, you can just get it in game. It would do a lot better. Ah, they grabbed ours. That's the problem with having all these people playing low-level battlegrounds is Backpack's just hanging out. Now I'm gonna have to deal with Pops as well. Alright, let's see. Bruh, these guys. Ugh, dude. That's one of the bad parts about Nightblade is you can't cleanse those dots. Anytime you try to cleanse it, it's just not going to work for you. Yeah. Oof, dude. That's ridiculous. All right, let's go grab the Red's relic. So I don't know, like one of the things that I'm like, and here's the problem. It's one guy's opinion, but if they were to make it where it's a kind of not necessarily a pay to play, but if they made it in such a way where the these guys are on top of me again. All right, so this guy's not healing. I need to get my stam back up. All right, there we go. Oh, finally. Ah, I died before I could hit him. Oh, dude. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. All right. So, I can't remember what I was talking about. Basically, make the game so that it is a All right, so how are we gonna win this, guys? Purple team's got your team grab purple. Oh, okay. Let's go help our guy out. He's gonna be running down here. Enemy team grabbed red. Help him out, guys. Help him out. Purple's got red, or red's got purple. That's the problem, is we turned it in. We don't want to turn it in. It's over. It's over. I tried to get back there, man. All right. I gotta go get some, footage. They're just camping my team. All right, so let's jump on over to our Templar. We'll jump in there, play some dungeons, get our daily rewards done. I kind of want to see what other, achievements you can unlock and what other kind of cosmetics you can unlock as well. I think it'd be good. Templar got on. Okay, cool. Let me know what are your guys' thoughts as well. Like, do you guys think that it's that people should, or games should, put things behind a paywall? Like, I do think that there is some reason to put items behind a paywall. I would agree with that, but I don't think it should be for everything. I don't think it should be for functionality and cosmetics and for the sake of it. Like, basically, if you look at the Crown Store, and this is kind of my thoughts, they've done it in such a way that it makes sense, right? Now, any race, any alliance, that one, I don't know that you should do that in such, like, there's certain ones that I would agree should be in the Crown Store, right? Like a starter pack, yeah, okay, put that in the Crown Store, that's fine. Starter pack, stable bundle. A stable bundle with like speed and stamina and stuff for your mounts, I agree with that. Crown crates, that's a money grab. That is 100%, that's just gambling for ESO, right? Now the problem with this is it's a lot of gambling with ESO. Like, you buy 15 crown crates and you'll maybe get one good thing, right? And if you buy, there's polymorphs, there's mounts, there's and there's different types of mounts, and there's skins, and I mean there's so many different things that you can get in crown crates, and it's like, why why are you making it basically a gambling way to play, where I buy 15 or however many crown crates I want? You can buy 1, you can buy 4, you can buy 15. But why make it so that that's the only way you can do it? You should make it so that, hey, if I want to play this War Maiden's Wolf, then, bring it in like an event pack, or bring it in, or just add it over here to the mounts. Over here, they have a whole bunch of mounts that you can put in here, but all of the mounts that they have in here are not cool, right? They're just lame, kind of just normal mounts. Why have this, right? Why not go through all of these crown crates and say, hey, this Reef Strider hasn't made us a ton of money, so let's move this from the crown crate section to the mounts section, and then let people buy it, right? And then come through and say, okay, hey, this Azure Blight Wild Hunt Steed, no one has bought in the crown crates to get that, but let's go and put that in the crown crates after like 6 months to a year, right? What I'm saying is, like, they've put too many things for cosmetic, and they've put too many things for functionality behind a paywall. and they could do so much better. Now the DLC, I get it, right? 100%. You want to make money on your DLC packs. That is a, you know, if the DLC were not behind this, I doubt that they would be able to come out with update patches. They would be able to come out with, you know, all of those things. DLC, I understand. 100%, I get it. But right here, quest starters, all of these are free. That's great. You know, that's fine. Upgrades, armory slot. Armory slot, yes and no. I could see it both ways. The bankers, you know, I don't know. The classes, the necromancers, the wardens, I don't know that they necessarily need to be behind a paywall. Collector's packs for the Blackwoods, for the these are all like the collector's editions and whatnot. So like the Blackwood collector pack, the Imperial edition, Elsewhere collector's pack, all of these, like I don't think that they need to be. I mean, maybe for those that kind of want to have that prestige, you know, type, I get that. Looking at inventory, bag space upgrade, like this one's interesting because the bag space upgrade, you can do that in game. And so it's like, yeah, bro, you got it. You understand. Like, you've made it available in the game to buy for gold, or you can go and you can buy it for real money. Like, that makes sense, 100%. But if they were to say, hey, we're just going to put it behind a paywall. If you want to upgrade it, then you have to pay for it. Then that would be like, hey, that's dumb. You know, that's just dumb. All right, so we're just doing our daily crafting writs. We should also get queued up for a dungeon. Okay, let's do a random. We'll just queue for both, doesn't matter. All right, normal it is. All right. We're missing a recipe. We're gonna have to go get some recipes, guys. Oh, Vaults of Madness, let's go. So, I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts. That's my opinion. If you're gonna put stuff behind a paywall, it needs to be first available in the game, right? You need to make it so that, hey, if it's behind a paywall, that's fine, but you should also make some way or somehow or an alternative that you can purchase. Like, for example, if you're saying, hey, we're gonna make this banker, you can come up here into the crown store, and under, I believe it's the upgrades, I believe, or utility. Where are the upgrades? Yeah, okay, so you have all the bankers right here, right? So the cat banker, you have the factorum, you have all of these different, bankers that you can use. Make one of those, just one. They don't need to have, every single type of cosmetic banker that's there. But if you made one of those bankers that was able to get in the game, I don't know. I think that it would be a lot better. Okay, why is not everything coming to me right now? There we go. Come back here. I'm like trying to get all of this stuff aggroed. Does that make sense? So basically, like, yeah, that's fine. If you want to put it behind a paywall, that's fine. But at least make an alternative. Like, for example, if you said, hey, we're going to make this one that you can get in-game, and you can get it in-game, but it's only going to allow you to access your bank, and that's it. That's the in-game one. Now, the other one that you can buy, that should be able to access the guild bank as well. Like, something special about it. Something that's like, hey, you couldn't have done this before. That one-shot mechanic is rough, dude. So, like, the in-game version would only be able to access the bank. Now, if you wanted to purchase the banker, that's fine. You can do that, and it would also allow you to have access to your guild banks as well. Like, I feel like that would be a reasonable ask to say, hey, why are you putting it behind a paywall type of thing? You know, because it accesses a guild bank. It's not something that should be available normally. That's what I think. It's the same with the merchant. You know, if the merchant was, I can't do anything with my guy like this. If the merchant was, okay, the in-game one, you can sell things to, and you can buy, you know, random things. And a cool thing would be, like, for the merchant, you should be able to choose what that merchant sells. Like, make a quest or make a upgrade where you can say, okay, I want my merchant to sell, what are they called? Gear repair kits. I want him to sell that. I want him to sell soul gems. I want him to sell, like, basically make it so that when you pull out your merchant,
Can I help you?
your merchant has both a sell and a buy, not just a buy back, right? Make it so that, hey, if I want my merchant to carry crown repair kits, or not crown repair kits, but just like normal gear repair kits, then make it a quest, make it an upgrade, make it however you want to do it. I don't care. But basically make it some way where you can play the game to make it more interesting. I think that would go a lot farther, and you'd have a lot more people trying to play the game to get that item than just having people, you know, quit out because they don't want to pay for it. Now, the same with like the banker. There's probably a lot of different solutions that you could do with the banker. Like, you know, I want my banker to, I don't know, I can't really think of one right now, but like have him be able to get into your bank, or have him be able to get into, or what a cool thing would be to go in and get the what's it called? Have a an assistant that could retrieve items out of the chests. So like the chests that you can go in to Imperial City and you can buy those chests and everything, have him or her, whatever, you know, gender you want to make your assistant, but basically have them be able to go in and get things out of your chests from your the chests that you buy. I think that would be a lot more accepted than just the, you know, hey, go buy it type of thing. I don't know. I think that'd be understandable, and I think that would be a really great buy or a really great ask. If you were to just say, hey, you know, this assistant can go in and it'll retrieve anything out of your chests that you have at your house. I feel like that would be reasonable. Looking at the, we had Pop message us. All right, cool. He thought we were mad because we left doing Battlegrounds. I'm like, nah, I just need to do my dailies. All right. So, I don't know. Just looking at all the things, it makes sense to make the game playable. And if they made the game playable and, you know, they put achievements behind everything, I think that it would do a lot better. All right, we got to get all of our get all these guys in here. There we go. Let's pull these guys in over here. Let's pull all these guys. Dude, I'm out of stamina. I'm out of everything. I'm not paying attention to my resources at all, but that's all right. That's what happens when you get talking. All right, cool. What are your guys' thoughts? Like, what do you think would be a great add-on? Or like, what could they do to make it so that, hey, maybe it's not behind a paywall, but maybe it's available in game somehow? If you guys are, if you have a great idea, I have no problem putting it in my next video. I'll also totally give you credit for it. Just let me know. But I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things that they could do that would make it enjoyable, that would make it so that people enjoy logging in every single day, because people have lives. People have, all of these things going on. They have, holidays, they have kids, they have friends, they have family, they have coworkers, whatever. They have all of these things to do. You want to make them want to log in. Instead, you've basically made it where, hey, I've put so much money into this game, it doesn't make sense for me to play any other game because I've spent so much money. Like, if you would make it where it's an accomplishment based, like, oh yeah, I'm the biggest, baddest, mofo in here, then that would make sense. People would log in, they would play that because, hey, why not? Why would I not play something that I've invested hours and years of my life into? And, at that point, it makes sense. But if you make it where, hey, I've paid thousands of dollars into this game, it doesn't make sense why I play any other game. There's a lot of people that say, hey, you know what? I don't care. Because at a certain point, everyone's going to have their own kind of thoughts, and they're going to say, hey, you know what? I'm sick of paying for everything. I'm sick of dumping money into this. And in fact, it could start to ruin people's lives, right? Like, for example, and this was a really big thing back with World of Warcraft, people would invest all of this time into the game, and people would get, quote unquote, addicted to World of Warcraft. Well, that was a large portion of why they had so many people that were playing their game. I mean, they got up to like, what, 15 or 20 million people playing their game. And, if they were to just say, hey, don't focus on the short-term gain. Don't focus on, making revenue, quarter after quarter. Instead, make your KPIs, which are key performance indicators, for those of you that don't know. Instead of making your KPIs based around the revenue that you're getting from your game, make it how many people are playing your game? How many people are logging in? What are the number of, claims or troubleshooting claims that you're getting? What are some of the things that your customer support has to deal with? Is there a large portion of the player base that doesn't like, this and that? Like, there's so many things to this. So, someone want to explain the title of the video? Yeah, so basically what's going on right now is Elder Scrolls Online has lost a large portion of their player base. And it's continually declining, right? And right now is kind of the worst time for that to happen. You have New World that's coming, it's already came out, but they're kind of another big MMO in the area, in the industry, I should say, where this MMO, you have New World, you have Ashes of Creation, you have World of Warcraft, you have Black Desert Online, you have Final Fantasy, you have all of these different MMOs that you can play. A lot of them are doing really well as well. Like, it's not like, oh, hey, World of Warcraft is kind of a dead game. No, it's like World of Warcraft is starting to grow because they just released Dragonblight. They just released their classic Wrath of the Lich King. There's a lot of people that are going back to World of Warcraft. Final Fantasy, I've lost track of the number of Final Fantasies there are. There's probably like 17 or 20 of them now. And so it's like, Elder Scrolls Online is a great game. It really is. And I love playing it. I love everything about it. But there is some frustrations that I have with this game. one of the biggest things is because of everything that they've put behind a paywall, it allows people to, or it forces people to basically have to pay money to play the game, or to have cosmetic value, or to have functional value. Like, they've made it so that it's no longer a game where you log in to get these achievements. They've made it into a game where you have to basically pay to have all of that happen. Now, can they fix it? Yes, absolutely, 100% they can. They just basically have to make it so that anything that's behind a paywall, they also have to make it available in game, right? Now, it doesn't have to be the same, quality. If you were to release a banker that is in the pay, you have to basically pay for a banker, that's fine. But the one that is the banker that I have to pay for, that better be the best dang banker I've ever seen in my entire life, right? It better go in and be able to access guild banks. It better be able to access, my inventory in my bank. It better be able to do everything I want it to. Now, the one that is the in-game one, like, that one's fine. It just needs to get into my bank. That's all I need it to do. That's my banker, right? The merchant should be able to sell things. Like, if you're gonna put it behind a paywall, then hey, put it behind a paywall and make it so that, instead of just selling items, make it so that it can actually sell items as well. Make it so that it can repair the gear. Make it that it can do, a lot of different things, right? Headhunt says, it's honestly been a revolving door for a few years now. I agree. I don't know. I think that they could do so much better, and they could have such a great player base. And honestly, I think that they could rival World of Warcraft. They could rival Final Fantasy. They could rival all of those other games, because the reason for that, and the reason why I think that, is you have Elder Scrolls does a great job of making it so that it doesn't feel grindy, right? World of Warcraft, complete opposite. World of Warcraft, you have to go in and you have to grind every single thing, and like, it's hours and hours and hours of grinding. And with World of Warcraft, that's kind of one of the things that people hated about it, right? Now, ESO is different. It doesn't feel grindy. It doesn't make it feel like you have to put in all of these hours to get this super secret special thing. And so I think it could rival that, because a lot of people, they don't want to grind. A lot of people, they don't want to go in and have to put in hours to do something. But, if they were to make it so that it was a lot easier, a lot quicker, I think it would do better. All right, coming up here to the last boss here in Vaults of Madness, getting our daily dungeon done. I have never noticed that that's like a face up there. That's crazy, dude. Never noticed that before. All right, so jump over this one. You run over this one. Run and jump. All right, cool. Let's see what can we get these numbers up to. I don't know. I think that there's a lot of value that they have, and there's a lot of things that they could do better. But I think they're kind of in it for the money, and that's kind of one of the biggest things that bothers me. All right, finishing up this last dungeon. Nice. Sweet. GG's all around. Let's jump out of here. All right, cool. So anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on it. Now, you know, some of the things that they could do. SS Young says, I think a lot of these comments are not just for ESO. The gaming industry as a whole is going for a reoccurring revenue business model. And some of these less valuable games are stuck on limbo. Yeah, here's the thing though. I think the gaming industry, they don't understand the long-term revenue. They don't play in the long-term game. They're looking to make money now, and they want to basically make it look like their game is the most profitable thing in the entire world, because if the game is profitable, then you're going to have companies like Microsoft that are going to buy it. Now, if you were to say, hey, instead of making it profitable in the first, 2 or 3 years, if you were to make it so that, in the first 10 years of the game, that the only thing you focused on was your player base, the only thing you focused on was making the game quote unquote addicting. Let me grab a drink real quick. Sorry, guys. If you were to make the game, addicting for people so that, every day they logged in, every day they were, jumping in to play with their homies, play with their friends, and that was their everyday thing, I think that you would have a lot more people playing. And then instead of saying, okay, now we're going to put everything behind a paywall, put certain things behind a paywall, right? Make sense of it and say, hey, does it make sense for us to put an arms pack that is the same as a dungeon? Like, no, it doesn't make sense to do that. However, what you could do is come out with an event that says, hey, this Ice Heart arms pack you'll be able to get this arms pack, and for a limited time, make it like a week or a month, whatever, and basically say, hey, you can, if you do the Ice Heart dungeon and all of the achievements, you can get this arms pack, right? And make it available for people to play and to accomplish. If you don't want to do it, you can pay for it, that's fine. But have 2 different ways of doing it. SS Young says, no pencil pusher looks into long-term revenue because it's not profitable in their eyes. But that's the problem. That is the exact problem. Is they're saying, hey, long-term, no one cares. It's all about the end of this year. What does this year look like? Well, no one says that you have to make your KPIs or your OBRs, which, okay, so KPI is key performance indicator, OBR is objective key result. So, like, no one says that you have to make your metrics around revenue. You don't have to do that. You can have your metrics around, and here's the thing, and like, okay, big brain time, guys. So, if they were to have different departments, because they have different departments, they have developers, they have artists, they have all of these different departments, and you say, hey, your department is responsible for improving the length of time people play the game, right? So this department, their only focus is to make people play more, right? That's their one purpose. Now, the other department, the developers or the bug creators, their job is to make it so that the bugs that are reported are fixed. That is their one job. Because when the bugs are fixed from the game, people play more. When there's bugs that are in the game, and like the blocking bug, basically if you are stunned while you are, well, not the blocking bug, I'm thinking of the there's so many bugs to this game, dude. The potion bug. So basically what had happened is if I was in my quick slot and I was stunned, right? So if I'm trying to change my potion and I'm stunned in this, basically it makes it so that I am no longer able to move or use any of my abilities until I reopen my quick slot and then change my potion. That's the only way to get rid of the bug in game. Now, if they were to say, hey, developers, your job is to make sure that that bug is fixed. That is your one job. That is your KPI, that's your OKR, that's everything, right? And so if your job as the developer is to fix the bugs that people report, then people will have a more satisfying time playing the game, right? So if they have a more satisfying time, they'll play the game more, they'll spend more time on it, they'll spend more money, because at the end of the day, people that invest their time and effort into something, they're more likely to buy or purchase to level up, right? So instead of making it so, you have to go and buy the banker, you have to buy the merchant, you have to, buy all of these things, make it so that it's obtainable in the game. And then the departments that are in working for SS Young says, sorry, YouTube lag makes it hard for the conversation. We are speaking the same language with some minor expectations. No, you're totally fine, man. Like, I completely agree. And let me know, like, do you guys think I'm wrong? Like, do you think that I'm wrong? Because if you do, let me know. Tell me why. Why am I wrong? Like, I don't think that this game is, like, to say that ESO is going to die is a very, very hard statement, right? Because for a game to die, basically it has to say, hey, revenue aside, does it make sense to keep the servers open, right? If the servers aren't, if we're not making money, we can't keep the servers open. And that's basically what ultimately will kill a game, is if they can't have revenue. Now, if they have 50 million people, or not, okay, that's a large number. Sorry, roll that back a little bit. If they had, 2 million people playing the game daily, if they had a daily mark of 2 million people playing the game, they could then come in here and say, okay, this polymorph right here is only available for this time on, we'll say, the Witches Festival. And when this is available, you can also buy it in the Crown Store for X amount. Now, if they were to do that, that means people that don't have the time, people that work 40, 50, 60 hours a week, that don't have the time to come in here and pay and play the game because, maybe they have a project that's due. Maybe, they're in school and they don't have time to go and grind something. They're in the middle of exams, whatnot. Like, give them that option to pay for it, but also give them the option to earn it. And then you'll find that a lot of people, I would say probably 80%, now I'm just kind of pulling random numbers, I would say roughly 80% of people would play the game to get the achievement, right? To get the cosmetic, to get the mount, to get the whatever it is. However, I think that you'll have 20% of your people that don't have time for it or don't care, people that are making, crazy amounts of money anyway. I feel that they would go in and they would buy that because, hey, I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to go through hours and hours of grinding it to do it. Like, it's not fun. Grinding is not fun. However, is it worth it? Yeah, dude. Like, if I'm running around and I get on this mount and everyone's like, wow, that's a really cool mount, that makes me feel good, right? But what's not a good feeling is when you pull out this awesome mount and someone's like, wow, how did you get that? And you're like, oh, I bought it. It's like, okay, like, that's dumb. Headhunt says, you're not wrong, but these issues we've been bringing up for years. I agree. I know. That's the problem. And that's why ESO is losing a large portion of their player base. And that's why the statistics are always going in a negative trend, because we keep bringing it up. We keep telling them, hey, guys, fix your game. Fix how you're looking at this. Like, you could have the most amazing game in the world, but you're not listening. And see, that's one of the things of like a big company. Like, if you want to have this massive company, I'm gonna switch my character really quick. We're gonna go do some battlegrounds and dungeons and stuff. But like, if you have a large company like Coca-Cola, like Pepsi, like, all of those large brands that you're saying, hey, Coca-Cola, you don't need marketing. Coca-Cola, if someone's, I hit the wrong button, whatever. If I go in and I say, hey, do you want a Coke? In your mind that I'm saying, hey, do you want a Coca-Cola? But you're not gonna, it's like one of those companies that, a large portion of the South, and, I don't live in the South, I live, the West, on the West. But they say, hey, do you want a soda? They say, hey, do you want a Coke? Right? So it's like, it's the same with a tissue and a Kleenex. You know, it's a brand recognition where, hey, if I've gone in and I have you basically make it so like the biggest MMO is is known as ESO, right? To say, hey, do you want to play an ESO or an MMO, right? If they were to do that kind of brand recognition on a game like this or on an industry, it's over, it's done, you know? But the thing is no one's looking at it long term. They're looking for, hey, you know, I want to have it now, I want to have it done. Headhunt says, yep, it's just like every PTS cycle, we report bugs. Most of those bugs still make it to live. Yeah. And, you know, I get it. Like, not every bug in the PTS is going to be fixed, right? For them to go in and fix every single bug before it releases, like, fix the major ones, yeah. But also, like, if you release the game, you know, going from PTS to live, and, you know, it has 1 or 2 bugs, that's understandable. Like, you're trying to meet a deadline, you're trying to, you know, keep putting out content. I get it. But don't do that and then not fix them, right? It's like there's a bug, for the add-ons. So if you play on console or on a PC and you come over here, so right down here there's the node detection on some of the add-ons. And so the node detection for 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month after they went live, people can't use the node detection on their add-on. And so it's like, well, yeah, it's not part of the game, but it increases the functionality. Like, that's one of the things that you should be investing your developers in. Like, hey, fix the add-ons. Or instead of fixing the add-on, why not make the add-on part of the game? Like, I don't know. It's just, it doesn't make sense why they would do that. SS Young says, what is the point in fixing bugs? The biggest Pokemon game ever sold 10 million copies in 3 days. Well, yeah, that's true. But the thing is like, to have a long-term game or a long-term MMO like this, like, you're gonna have bugs. You're gonna have, you know, glitches. You're gonna have breaks. You're gonna have, you know, it's coding, right? And so to go in and say, hey, don't worry about fixing your bugs, it's not feasible. Like, you're gonna have to fix your bugs. You're gonna have to fix the problems with the game. You're gonna have to make it more enjoyable, because bugs make the game less enjoyable. And so when people aren't having fun, they're not playing the game, and it goes round and round in circles. But like, if you fix the bugs, then it shows the audience or the people that are playing the game, hey, you know, we're playing the game, we enjoy it, you're listening to us, you're fixing the bugs that we want, and we don't feel that, because when people feel that they are, and this is kind of goes into the whole marketing side of it, if you tell someone, hey, for example, we're gonna say that I say tacos are terrible, like, I will never eat a taco in my life because they're bad. Everyone hates tacos. But if all of you guys that are watching this say, hey, tacos are great, you know, you should eat tacos for every meal, tacos are the best thing in the entire world, then I might say, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm gonna go try a taco, and maybe I'll like tacos. And then if I come back the next day and I say, you guys changed my mind, like, I like tacos now, you guys would feel a lot more empowered. You guys would feel a lot more heard than if I was to just say, like, nope, that's it. Like, I'm not going to listen to what you guys have to say. Like if you genuinely value the audience, and you genuinely value, you know, the input and the feedback, like, if we're giving you feedback, listen to it, take care of it, do it, right? And so it's like, if you're not going to do that, then why do this? And so that's why people are getting so frustrated, and that's why people are getting so irritated, and that's why they're leaving, is because, yeah, like you said, Headhunt, like, we've been telling about these bugs forever, right? And for them to just not want to fix it, for them to just say, hey, you know what, you know, we're not gonna do this, like, it doesn't make us want to play the game. Like, it makes us want to say, hey, you know what, whatever, like, it is what it is, and we're gonna go play World of Warcraft, or we're gonna go play whatever game we want to play. Like, it doesn't make sense. I am playing on a healer right now, so, you know, if these guys start to die, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna help them out a little bit. So, all right, so Headhunt says, block bug is a huge one right now. Patch today fixed it, but reintroduced an old block bug, which basically halted trial group's progression. Ooh, that's rough. Let's see, these guys will hit these. SS Young says, I was referring to no one speaks with their wallets. Hold up, I'm doing too many things at once. Sorry guys, give me one sec. All right. Man, I should have a lot crazier music going on right now. This is a little bit too chill for me, you know what I mean? Don't die on me! Don't die! I got you! Sorry guys, I'm just getting over being really sick. So that's why if my voice is super scratchy and all that, I apologize. I've been trying not to cough, and I've been trying to drink everything to get it going, but... Oh, they got it! No! Bummer. Alright, well... I'm just gonna chase this guy around until this ball eventually falls. You cannot kill me! I am invincible! I don't know, what do you guys think? Yeah, I'll listen to our feedback instead of calling us crybabies. Yeah, that's for sure. Dude, there was a, I forget, the director of, I think it was the director of Creations or something like that. He actually went out and was calling, wow, dude, he got wrecked. My turn. All right, let's see how long we can keep this ball, guys. So anyway. All right, let's put our heels down. Let's get our hots going. Let's get our resistances up. Hit our ult. I'm gonna have to focus in. We're getting sweaty, guys. We're getting super sweaty. Let's see how much damage we can absorb from this ball. Hit that ult, hit that ult! Let's go, let's go! Let's get it! We're stunned, we can't block it! Bummer. All right, SS Young says, I would love to jump on chat and talk with you about the game, monetization, and fixing old games. I think it could be a really fun conversation. Yeah, dude, jump in. Discord is down below. Feel free to jump in. I am in the streaming server. Sweaty BGs are the best. Dude, I agree. I 100% agree. Yeah, honestly, we play a lot of BGs. We play a lot of, you know, ESO, fun stuff like that. Let me take a drink real quick. This healer build that I'm playing right now is so strong, dude. It's so strong. The ulti generation on this, you know, just the hots, the everything. It's just amazing, honestly. I can come into these guys and I'm just be like, all right, y'all are not dying today. All right, let's grab this. I'm waiting for this guy to drop it. Right there, that's it, that's it. I got it! Let's go! All right, let's bring it up into the middle right here. And we're just gonna keep it. All right, let's do some nice heavy attacks, get our minor mending going. We're gonna get our, hit that block. We're gonna keep our guys alive. If we can keep them alive, then they can do all the damage to everyone else. Make sure we also want to keep our shields up as well. We are gonna have a lot of damage coming in. Let's hit that healing ult. We're gonna back up just a little bit. All right, backing up just a tiny bit. We're gonna get our guys some heals, get those hots going. Get those going. Oh, dude, those, what's it called? Radiant Oppressions, so strong right now. So strong. Sweaty BGs, let's see. Sweaty BGs, hard mode dungeons, and trials are where I had the most fun in the game. I 100% agree, my guy. 100%. And I think, see, that's the thing, is like, there's so much good content in the game. There's so many things that people enjoy doing about the game. The hard mode dungeons, the battlegrounds, the arenas, the PvP. There's so many things about the game that are honestly, genuinely, like, great. You know, there's, oh, I gotta keep this guy alive. Don't die! Don't die! Like, there's so many things that are worth playing. And there's so many things worth doing in the game. It doesn't make sense for the game to die. But if they keep going in this path and they keep saying, hey, we're gonna put everything behind a paywall, we're not gonna fix our bugs, we're not gonna do all of this stuff, then you're just gonna make your audience super upset and not want to play. And so it's like, why not fix the things, right? Why not go through and do all of those things that would be, I don't know, maybe it's not as easy said than done, but at the same time, like, I don't know. All right, let's hit our healing ult right here. We're gonna get this guy full health. Let's go help these guys out over here. Lots of heals. Everyone gets a heal. You get a heal, and you get a heal. There we go, there we go. All of our guys are staying alive today. No dying today. Not today. Healing ult out again. Another healing ult. Yo, I really want to know what that Nightblade's running, man. I don't even know what his name is. I'm gonna message him. Say, yo. I'm gonna whisper him. Whisper. I'm gonna see what he's wearing. Let's see if we can get him to tell. Spill his secrets. Let's say, yo, good game. You were deleting with your bow. What are you running? Let's see if he tells us. I kind of want to see what because he like basically two-shot that werewolf. That was crazy. I've never seen someone just like two-shot like that before, but whatever. All right, we also need to do our hi there, thank you. All right, cool. We're gonna go in and do our random veteran. Join that. There we go, cool. He's running Swamp Raider and New Moon. Critical, weapon damage, poison disease, New Moon, crit, weapon damage, offensive penetration, spell damage. Just wearing lots of just crazy stuff, I guess. That's nuts, dude. He was wrecking for sure. All right, we're gonna go into our hard mode. Yeah. So, like I was saying, dude, there's so many good things. There's so many good things about the game. There's so many good trials. There's so many good dungeons. There's so many good, like, you know, things about the game that make it worth it. But the problem is they're just, I feel like they're kind of giving up. You know, I feel like ESO is kind of giving up. They're saying, hey, well, how much money can we get before we're done? You know, I kind of feel like they're going in such a way where they're almost giving up, and they're saying, well, you know, we're on a downhill, or our ship is sinking. What can we do to make the most amount of money possible while we still can? That's how I'm feeling, right? Now, do they need to do that? No, they don't. There's no reason to do that. I think, wow, we had lots of mail. Got our Undaunted, we got more raw materials. Got all of our rewards of the worthy. Oh, we had lots of cells. I'm telling you guys, if you want to make money in ESO, let me know. Oh, we got Ravaging. Okay, so we owe D-Town 20k. Sometimes I have friends that send me stuff to sell for them, and so I have to sell some stuff for them. All right, cool. D-Town, send mail. We'll send him 21. All right. Oh, I backed out of that. Oh, bummer. For Ravaging item. Send gold. There we go. Cool. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic really quick. Sorry about that, guys. I just didn't want to cough in your ears. All right, so we are queued up for our dungeon. We're waiting for that to pop. We also went through, cleared out a whole bunch of mail that we had. Let's go do our daily writs while we're waiting. Let me know, what do you guys think that ESO could do, or what Bethesda or ZeniMax ZOS could do that would increase? Or what are some of the things that you guys are thinking, hey, you know, these are some of the problems with it. You could easily fix it this way. I'm kind of curious, because I think that there's so many good ideas. I think there's so many ways that they could potentially fix the game, make it a lot easier to play, you know, a lot more fun to play, that there's just, I don't know. People got ideas and they need to listen to them. Honestly, I think if ZOS and Bethesda and all that, if they were to go in and say, hey, we are gonna have, you know, at the next TwitchCon, we're gonna have a panel where you can come in, you as in the audience can come in, all of us, we can come in and make suggestions. That's it. If you could say, hey, we're just gonna come and listen to your suggestions, like, and then implement like 20% of them, like, that's it, 20%. And so, like, at that point, if you had all of these people coming in to give suggestions, and some of them may, like, kind of go against each other. Like, if someone says, hey, you should take out the bankers, and then someone says, hey, add more bankers. Like, obviously, you can only do one. You can't take them all out, and you can't add in all of them. Like, but if you were to say, you know, hey, like, instead of selling arms packs for dungeons, make them available in the dungeons. Make them available if you complete the dungeon in the hard mode, no death, speed run, you know, whatever, then you can have a chance to earn one arms pack thing, right? Or if you have a, I don't know, if you do I don't know, how would they do that? Would they say, you know, you can earn all of the arms packs if you do all of the hard mode no death speed run things? Like, you kind of want it to make it so that it's like a consistent thing over time. So like if they were to say, okay, if you complete the hard mode run, then we will grant you the Sword of Iceheart, right? And then that basically gives you the Iceheart sword that looks cool. Now, if you complete the speed run, you get the Bow of Iceheart. If you complete the No Death, you get the Shield of Iceheart. If you complete the hard mode, No Death, speed run, all of the things, then you can get the Iceheart character skin. And, you know, that character skin will be like the super coolest thing, or just make it so that, hey, this skin right here in collections, do I have it? I don't even know if I have it. Collections, appearance, skins, crystal. This crystal frost skin right here, I'm wearing a polymorph so you can't see it, but the crystal skin morph will be for the no death speed run hard mode, everything, right? Like, there's just things like that that they could do that would make it so much easier, so much better, and it would make people want to play the game. I don't know. I'm gonna put out my next video on this, and I don't know. I think that they could fix it. I honestly do, but I think if they can continue doing the same things that they've been doing the last, you know, 10 years. I mean, what are we? 2022. It came out in 2014. So we're almost to 10 years now. If they were to, you know, just implement those changes, they would probably rival World of Warcraft. They would probably rival Final Fantasy. You know, they would do so much better. And so it's just like, I don't know. It's frustrating in a way, because there's so many things that they could do. One of the things, like, and they've always said that they're not going to be coming out with flying mounts and stuff like that, which is fine. You don't need to have flying mounts. Like, I've watched this game. I've played this game since beta, right? And I've watched this game take a lot of the same characteristics that World of Warcraft would do. Like, when World of Warcraft would come out, they would say, hey, you know, World of Warcraft would have A, B, or C. Wow, this guy is dying. All right, we gotta help this guy out. He's getting way too much aggro, and tank is only taunting the boss. Dude, I am trying to keep this guy alive, giving it everything I got. What is our DPS right now? 45,000. So we have okay DPS. I mean, typically for this dungeon, you're gonna want anywhere from 50 to 80,000 DPS. And so, like, to have 40, well, I guess we're kind of at 50, right? To have 50, kind of on the low end, but it'll work. I don't know. I think there's definitely things that they could do for sure. All right, good job, guys. Good job. Hey, do you know any sets I can pair with Iron Blood for an Argonian tank DK? I just had someone reach out to me wanting some advice on their build. Looks like it might be a struggle. Yeah, it might be a little bit of a struggle, but we'll get through it slowly and steady. All right. I just wish I had more DPS on this guy. He is like straight up, because this is the same build that I use for Battleground healing. And in Battlegrounds, like, you don't really, there's not a whole lot of, you want to be more focused on the heals as a healer, obviously. But for something like this, If I can put on Scorch. Oh, I don't have any skill points either. Ah! Okay. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and I'm just gonna round up all of these guys. Let's see. Okay. So, like, if you guys ever want to, if you guys ever need any advice or whatever, feel free to add me on in ESO, or feel free to jump in the Discord, join the guild, whatever. I'm always down to play. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Might need to call stream a little bit earlier tonight. I'm not dying. Interesting. This guy, oh, he needs craftable too? Oh, he's kind of putting me in a box here, man. I need a craftable tanky set, fortified brass. Where's that? It is in Clockwork City. Are we just gonna jump, or what are we doing, guys? Craft into. All right, cool. So we're gonna have him jump in. He'll ask me in chat. That'll be a lot easier. Okay, so looking at this, yeah, if you guys have questions or if you guys want help, like, let me know. Bruh. All right, cool. Oh, heavy sack right here. Check it out. Let's go. All right, cool. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that they could do to fix the game. There's a lot of things that they could do to, do that. Like I was saying earlier, though, if you guys have questions or if you guys, just need people to play with, feel free to jump in the Discord below. I'm happy to help any way I can. If you guys want to also jump in to the guild as well, send me an invite or send me a friend request. I can send you over an invite as well. I'll be happy to help you guys with whatever you need. All right, coming in here to the next boss. Great time. There we go. This one's kind of interesting. It's kind of an interesting boss where it summons all of these. Oh, got our guys dying. Got to get them healed up. Awesome. Hey, what's up, Dark? How you doing, man? Yeah, so like I was saying, just fortified brass over in Clockwork City. That's a great one to use if you're needing to be a little bit more tanky. It is craftable, so you can use that. What I would recommend is on your chest pieces. You're going to want to run, what's it called? Do I have it on this character? Reinforced, yep. On your chest and your legs, you're going to want to run reinforced. Is this for PvP or PvE? That's another good question that I need to ask, because it's going to be different for both. Let's grab these over here. Ugh, bruh. Right there. Get that. Over there. Click on that. All right. For PvP, okay. Yeah, so your heavy pieces or your chest and your legs, you're gonna want to do reinforced. On your smaller pieces, you're gonna want to do either. What class is this for as well? It's for my 1 bar build. Are you running a Nightblade or what are you running? Because it's gonna change depending on what your class you're gonna play. All right, so oh, man, dude, I'm still coughing. All right, gotta bash this guy. I feel like I'm scatterbrained right now. All right, we're gonna do a healing ult right here. I'm gonna get this open. I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna then. All right, cool. Cool. Argonian DK tank is a Nightblade. Okay. So your oh, what? I got one shot? 104,000 damage. Wow. That's insane. That's so insane. Okay, Argonian DK tank Nightblade. Argonian DK. So are you a Dragon Knight or are you a Nightblade? PvP. Well, if you're doing PvP, you're probably gonna want to have impen. So you're on your chest and your legs, you're gonna want to do reinforced. On your other pieces, you're gonna want to do impen. That'll decrease the crit damage that you receive. All right, so this first one is gonna pop up. Oh, sword and board. Oh, my bad. Yeah, so you're gonna want to do impen for sure. Are they not spawning yet? Oh, now they are. Oh, I missed it. Trying to get these guys. Grab these ones. Nice, there we go, there we go. Cool. Yeah, so that's what I would do. Reinforced, impen, sword and board. On your sword and board, you're going to want to do sturdy. On your shield, you'll want to reduce the block cost. You may also, if you're going to be blocking a lot, you may also want to do sturdy on a few of your other pieces. Like your waist or... Oh, nice. Yeah, you may want to do sturdy on 1 or 2 of those pieces as well. Oop, totally missed that. Gotcha. There we go. Finally got it. There we go. We got more. I keep thinking that we're gonna have more people running. There we go. There we go. All right, let's start getting these guys. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, he got one shot. 90, that what? Yeah, let's go! He got it. Let's go. All right. Let's put these in our bank. Imperium, Nocturnal, Essence Thief, Rubidite, Willpower, Imperium, Agility, Venom. Alright, cool. That should be good. It doesn't allow me to make a sword. Should I make it a mace? Yeah, that's fine. Your sword and shield, it's not gonna do, there's not gonna be any benefit for having a mace over a shield over a sword. Well, over a sword. If you were using like a dual wield or a 2H, it would. But yeah, if you're just gonna run sword and board, it's not gonna matter. Feel free to use whatever looks the best to you, honestly. All right. Oh, we got a chest over here. Nice. Ooh, advanced. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, we got a shield of leeching. Also, if you guys have not done the quest in here, you also get the sword, the shield of leeching, from the quest. Let's get this guy over here.
Eviscerate them.
All right. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do two videos. One video, I'm gonna say why is ESO dying, and then my next video, I'm gonna do how ESO can survive, like how ESO will survive, or I don't know. What do you think? How I fixed ESO's problem? Oh, I just about got shoved off the top of that. Yikes. Yeah, I think if I'm gonna do a PvE warden healer, I think I need to do more DPS, because I have 0 DPS on this character. Bash that. How is she healing? I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. All right. How to resuscitate ESO? That for sure. How ESO can fix all of its problems. I don't know. Honestly, like I have played this game. Any certain enchantments I should go for? Yeah. On your so for the enchantments, you're gonna want to do a tri-stat enchantment. 82,000 guys. Okay. Group. We need to kill Atro first. All right, cool. So on all of the pieces, you're gonna want to do a tri-stat enchantment. So that's gonna be your magicka, health, and stamina. That should be on all of your pieces. On your jewelry, you may want to do the I don't know if it's protection. You could either do a recovery or a reduce your cost. That might be a good thing to put on there. I would do protection on your jewelry on the traits, or do let's see, you could do protection. Wow, dude, this guy dies so much. What is he running? Yeah, I would do protection on your jewelry, tri-stats on all of the pieces, and then if you need to do like recovery on your jewelry, you can. I would do a reduced cost. I don't have any reduced cost on me right now, but like if you could do a reduced cost on your stamina abilities, that will also reduce cost for blocking as well, which is going to be a large portion of your tankiness in PvP. So anyway, yeah, if you're gonna do that, then you want to do reduced cost of stamina. Anyway, okay, cool. So these guys, we're doing it slow and steady. We're getting this done. It's kind of been a long process, but they don't have a ton of DPS, and that's all right. I'm just keeping them alive. Although this Miss Alex, how much health does he have, or she? I don't know. He or she. I'm not trying to assume any genders here or nothing. Let's see. This one is Smokey. He's got 40, so he's our tank. Of course, he's gonna have a lot of stuff. Them tri-stat prices don't play around. No, dude. So instead of going and getting those tri-stats, go into an Imperial City and buy them with Telvar. Telvar will be a lot cheaper. Headhunt says, nah, you just need the sets that buff the DPS players. Yeah, I mean, I am running Spell Power Cure, but when your DPS don't put out a lot of DPS in the first place, it kind of helps to have a little bit more DPS, if that makes sense. Because right now we're doing about 50k for this dungeon. That's kind of like the best, or like the least amount of DPS. Yeah, they're wanting this to be over already. And I'm like, nah, we're not even close. All right, cool. Was that... Oh, Smokey. Oh, okay, cool. So, thinking about how ESO can fix the game, that would be my first suggestion, is put the... Anything that's behind a paywall needs to have another version that's not behind a paywall. Now, it doesn't have to be as good, but it should be quality. The next thing is fix all the bugs. Maybe get rid of some of the artists, and instead of hiring all artists, hire developers. Bruh. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, I'm still in the water? Really? Yo, this water don't play around, man. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Guys, are you serious? Oh my gosh. Alright, here we go. Oh. Smokey just Leroy Jenkins to me. Get out of there, Smokey! Get out! Bruh, it'd be easier to just wipe by this point. Get up! Get up! Get up! Alright, just wipe. Guys. This is not a hard one. It's not a hard dungeon to do. Alright. Gotta focus. Interrupt. All right. Ugh. All right. Guys, this is not hard. It's not a hard dungeon to do. I have a feeling this is going to be quite the dungeon. Especially if we're going to try and do the hard mode at the end. Woo, buddy. Yeah, we were all there. Like, I'm not mad at all. I am not mad at all. Don't get me wrong. I'm just like... I don't know. I just felt like everyone was just running in there and just dying. And I'm like, okay, like, we need some organization. We need to get this done. So that's why I'm telling them, hey, focus on the mages first, then focus on the boss.
Stand and fight, prisoner.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. We're all there once. Um, I just, it's nice when everything goes right, you know? Or at least when everyone kind of knows a little bit about what they're doing. All right, cool. Miss Alex, how much health do you have? She gets hit, like, even just a little bit, and she gets, it's like she gets smacked, you know? She gets hit just like a little bit, and it's like half of her health. Honestly, I kind of enjoy when it's like people's first time doing it, like when they kind of go in and they figure out how to do it, and they, you know, they kind of get that success type of thing. They're like, oh yeah, you know, we're great, you know, we can do hard things. That's like the best feeling in the entire world. And I think there needs to be more of that. You know, I feel like that needs to be a bigger kind of aspect to the game. Because honestly, like, the times when you spend like a little bit of time going through getting hit by bosses and having a wipe and all of that, that kind of gets you a little bit more on the, it makes you want to play. All right, cool. Last one, guys. Last one. You got this. Yeah, we're at 41,000. You can do hard things, guys. You got this. Bookshelves. I always grab bookshelves. Oh, he's pulling everything. Hope you know what you're doing there, guy. Don't worry. I got you. We got this. Nice. Honestly, I was a little bit like kind of wanted to see how that would go. That pull right there. But it wasn't too bad. Oh, Harvester's still alive? Hit these with the light attacks. Very good, very good, very good. All right, let's go to the next one. This is why I don't queue random vets. Well, yeah, you kind of need to get your transmute crystals, though. That's the only reason I'm doing it. I guess I could have done random normal. I mean, it doesn't, it's kind of the same thing, right? Because you get 10 transmute crystals whether you're doing vet or if you're going to do normal. All right, cool. Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, you can do random vets and random normals and all that, but I'm like, it would be a lot easier. You just get through it faster, you know? All right. All right, cool. Random normal is faster. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, helping people through struggle is fun. I agree, and I honestly I enjoy it. But it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's fun. Like I like helping people, but at the same time, like it's kind of annoying at the same time, you know? Because it's like, well, I could just do it on normal and be done with it in 10 minutes, or I could kind of help these guys through vet. I'm just waiting for one of them, because there's a big circle on the ground, and I'm just waiting for one of them to run through it and just be like, yeah, like I said, don't run through it. All right, spread up. Oh, nice. Just like that. Don't run through that, guys. Ah, what am I doing? I'm like, struggle bus. Tried to roll out. Yeah, no, don't roll out. Don't even go through it at all. All right, let's see. Let's see if I got this. Clutch it out. Nope. All right, we got one up. No, no. Oh. Oh my gosh, I thought she was gonna die as she rolled through it. Oh man. All right, let's see. Don't worry, guys, I got this. Okay, here we go. Woo! I don't know if it would have been easier to wipe or just run through it. I value my time. Yeah, I mean, if you value your time, definitely. But like, at the same time, like I'm not really doing it for time. Kind of doing it to do it, you know? Block. We got this, guys! I believe! Let's go, let's go! Yeah, when you have 15 characters, ain't got time for random vets. Yeah, that's true. Do you do all 15 characters? Do you really go through and do all of them? I don't. I do like my favorite ones. Like, I have my characters that I have built that are kind of like my favorites, you know? And it changes all the time. Like, sometimes I'll make a Nightblade and the Nightblade's like my favorite time, or it's like my flavor of the week or whatever. And I'll play a lot of my randoms on that. But if there's like another one that I think will be more fun, then I'll play it on that one. All right.
In my experience, flesh astronauts are tools of the dim-witted.
I wonder if these guys are gonna do hard mode at the end. I don't think I need to. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna do it. I do all 8 of my tunes. I gear them all out. Very worth it and faster. Really? You gear all of them out and everything? That's crazy. I mean, it's awesome to gear out all of your characters and everything, and then every single day you log in, you do all of your crafting writs, you do all of your dungeon writs, or not your writs, but your dungeon quests and stuff. Do you do your like undaunted dailies and everything as well? That would be crazy. Wonder how these guys are gonna do on this next one. These ones aren't too bad. These small trash pulls. But there's the last one. The last one's kind of a pain in the ass, honestly. We'll see how it goes. Just with purple, I do dailies for transmutes. Right on. I tried, Miss Alex. I tried. I hit that barrier as soon as I saw her health dropping. Unfortunately, it just wasn't quick enough. Nice! Let's go. Let's mark these. Let's see. Dude, honestly, okay, one thing ESO has done right is putting in the ability to mark people, to mark the characters that you need to. This one. Oh, not you, Miss Alex. I wanted to do that to the Necro. Thank you. I usually just drop my DPS gear in my bank and swap it. That 100%, dude. That makes sense. Okay, now let's mark this one. I personally only do the Undaunted when I need keys, and usually with 3 DPS and a tank. Oh yeah, dude, 3 DPS and a tank? all day, dude. That's such a good idea. Like, you really don't need a healer unless you're like this, I guess. But if you like know who you're playing with, then yeah, absolutely. You just run through it with DPS. Let's see. Let's see if they want to do hard mode. I don't know if they will. They can try. Illitcher, Heresy Lord, Warden's Helmet. Oh, heavy? If I get heavy, you can have it. All right, let's do it. Ooh, ooh, that hurt. Ooh. Away from blue ball. Stay. I should have explained this. Oh, they all died. Stay away from... Okay, stay away from blue balls. No one likes those. Stay out of portals. On ground. Until he flies in air. When he summons shades, go for the one that is not a shadow. I will mark the right one. Okay, good. Right check. We got this, guys! We can do it! I believe! Now here's the question. Should I do Nord or Argonian? Can't decide. Honestly, I think you would do better if you had Nord. Nords are a lot tankier, but Argonians get a lot more healing though. Nope, I would do Nord, definitely. Because your Argonian would only be viable if you can use a Resto Staff and heal. And that's not what you want to do. They're not staying away from that blue ball. Yo, this Miss Alex, dude, she is struggle bus, dude. Oh, I forgot to mention only 2 people per portal. All right. Yeah, I forgot to mention there's only 2 people per portal. All right, Shades. Where did everyone go? It keeps changing. Oh no, I'm in the portal and I'm down to 64. No, it's gonna kill me. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, we're good. All right, that one is not a shade. Very good. Now that's a shade. This one's not. No, that's shaded, guys. That's shades. Nice. This one. Nope. That one. Come here, Smokey! I got you, boy! Now it's this one. Gotta take that off of her. Now it's that one! Let's go! We got it! Alright, come on. Portals, guys, portals! Stay away from blue balls. All right, cool. Honestly, I kind of enjoy having to actually go through and mark all of these guys. Kind of makes it a little bit more interesting. Oh no! I jumped in it! No! I don't want this. Nice. Got it. What's the heavy one? Is that the guys? I believe it's the guys. Ugh. I need the sword too. Light helm. I got the medium. All right, got it. Oh, the guys is light? Huh. Yeah, I got the mask. Yeah, only some of the DLCs you need a healer, yeah. Here's a question, Argonian. Okay. All right. Cool. Get out of here. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna call it there at 7 o'clock. I am just my throat is getting all dry and it has been rough, but I think we've covered some great facts about this. You know, how is ESO doing? Is it gonna die? Is it not gonna die? Like, where's it at? And you know, how is it going to be fixed, and how can they even do better than they are doing now? If you guys have any question or anything, feel free to hit me up on any of the platforms I'm on: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. If you guys need help or if you guys want to play, feel free to jump in the Discord down below. And until next time.